Right, Monday mini video. I've got the wheels on. I've got all of the charge pipes in. I've got all of the boost pipes in. I've got the air filter box back in. I've got the ECU plug back in. I've got the brake pipes in. All I haven't got is the front end service mode put on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a start. So let's see if this works. I've topped up the oil, I've topped up the fluid, even though it's only took about 4 litres, so there's more to come. So let's see if this baby starts up. I'll try and get you in the car. It'll be embarrassing if it doesn't, but never mind, let's have a go. Oh, I know the exhaust. Right, I have hooked up, put the power on. I've got a check engine light. I'm not surprised at that, because I've had the front end off. I just need to do a code scan to see what that is. But right, let's see. Oh yeah, it's got no brake. I've got the handbrake problem. Obviously I've got no brakes on at the moment, so that's why that's happening like that. And I've got this one, don't know what that is, but I'll get the code reader on it later, after I start it up, and let's see what happens. Just look. Oh, I hope we get it. Huh. Right, here we go. Oh, battery's flat. Yeah, the battery's flat, so I'm gonna have to go and get the charger out. Put it on charge for a while. Oh dear, never mind. Let's see what happens. Okay, so battery's on charge now. As you can see, it's charging. So I'm going to continue to put the front end on. I think not going to waste any time. There's the brace that's going on next. So I've got to have a route through all of these fixings and see what fits what. I've got a good idea, but I just need to be absolutely sure. It's starting to get dark, so I've got my Milwaukee light out. Brilliant tool this is. I recommend you get one of these. It's an over engine light. Lights it all up lovely. Right, so I'm going to get on with it then, and let's have a look when I'm through. So mini video. Here we are on Monday night. Just had to push it back so the neighbour could get his window changed tomorrow, so that's good. Flat battery, charger was no good, so we jumped it. It was a special jump. Did a bit of twin and earth because it was just too far away from where the nearest car was. So yeah, it's running. It's bled, so the heating system is nice and warm. The gauge isn't going over 95. I still think there's a bit of a tick there, but there isn't, because that's what Mini sounds like. So tomorrow, headlights in and the front bumper on when I've done the lights, and then I'm going to roll it forward back into where it needs to be. And then I'll get it back up on the stands, and then I'll start it up again and make sure that everything's alright underneath. So at the moment I've got no brakes, and I've just got it chocked at the back until the guy changes his window tomorrow. So yes, she lives. Frankenstein. So that's it. Big thanks to Ollie for his help today. OJS Detailing, if anybody wants their car done, just give me a shout and I'll pass your number on to him. Yeah, so I'm quite happy. It lives. I've got a massive blow on the exhaust. I knew I would do, because my V-bang clamp, I was on my own, I couldn't get it done up properly, it was a bitch. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon I'll have a look at that when it's back up on the stands. But yeah, I'm happy. The engine management light's gone. I've got a engine light on for saying that the speed sensor's not connected. No shit, Sherlock, it's not connected to the front, I know that. But otherwise, temperature's holding at 90. Bled some water out. Doesn't seem to be anything dripping, but I'll have a look at that tomorrow. Alright, so soon be back on the road again. I'll just cut this video here. See you later. Okay, so big day today. Front end's going back on. So I've had the engine running. You might know the battery was flat, so I charged the battery up, and it still wasn't turning over. Chased it down to a loose connector on the battery. I tightened it up, but I didn't tighten it up enough. So once I found that, it started straight up. Battery's not that good. 12.4 volts. 12.8, prelude 12.6, 12.7, 12.8. So I should probably put it back on charge again, give it a go. So what's going on today is the lights are going in next, then the front bumper's going on, and I'm going to sort out what I've got to do with these front end, with these, because they're not stock, obviously. I haven't got the grille or the inner wheel arch liners to put on yet because I haven't cleaned them, but I've cleaned up the lights, putting new O-rings on the water feeds, and on the bumper got new fog lamps and bulbs. Number plate fell off, so I put that back on, and give it a good clean basically, because it was so dirty when it came off. This isn't the final time the front end is going to come off, and the front end will come off when I have a new engine. So I'm assuming that I'm going to blow it up soon, and then I'll get a forged one in. So yeah, I'll put this back together and see how it goes on. Alright, see you later. Okay, so there she is, back on, all buttoned up and ship shape. Front end's back on, car runs nicely, no leaks. Just waiting for my big brake kit now, to finish the front end off and get it back on the road. So I'm not going to be doing nothing on it. I've got a few bits to do now, so I'm about to start the rear control arms. That's another video though, and then I've got some exterior trim to do. So if you have a look here, the rear waist trim, I was driving, when I had it on the road, I was driving down the road and this rubber flipped up. I could see it in my side mirror, so it flipped up to about here. So I've just glued it back until I took it off the road as it is now. So I've got some of those to fit, and the back, and I've got some new chrome delete tape that I need to do. I need to give it a damn good clean. That's not after I do some bits and pieces on the car, because that's going to be a in the winter job when it's dry. So I'll just be out here, pop them off, pop the new ones on, not scrabbling about on the floor. So I'm doing the floor jobs first. Okay, so front end's back on, car's running nicely. Check engine lights I've got is for brakes. Obviously there's no fluid in the reservoir. I've got no brake pads on the front, so the brake pad wear sensor is not reading anything. So yeah, I've just got to get everything sorted when the brakes get here and then get back on the road. Okay, so that finishes the front end refit.